So it's officially spring. I don't know about where you guys are, but this week here in the South Coast has been very weird. The weather has been incredibly weird. So the week started off last Sunday with snow again, and Monday, and then by the middle of the week, like, the daffodils were back out and looking beautiful. It was a blue sky day, spring again. It's a little bit meh now, but still it's warmed up considerably compared to this time last week. So weird. So how you all doing? What have you been up to? Yeah, so spring's a really good time, isn't it? Just to get things done. And obviously we've got Easter coming up, so I really enjoy this season and this time of year because all the clothes are all pastels, makeup's really pretty, and there's chocolate involved, so it's just really good. And I love a roast lamb dinner, so it's win-win scenario really. So today I'm going to do a very quick and easy spring makeup look, but using all Drugstore products, and I bought some new bits and bobs, so I'm really excited to use those, and I haven't done Drugstore for a little while, so I thought you guys might like to see that. So this is going to be very pastel-y and very pretty, and just quite simple for maybe, you know, an easygoing Sunday, easygoing spring Sunday. Okay, I'm going to start with the primer, but I'm not really sure how you're supposed to pronounce this. I say E.L.F, but I think it might be E.L.F. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to use E.L.F. Hydrating Face Primer. Just a small amount, and mostly just on the areas that I need, like my nose. This feels nice. Oh, I know what I haven't got out, my concealer. Back in a moment. I'm going to start with some foundation, and I'm going to use Loreal Infallible 24 hour Stay Fresh foundation, so it's the dewy one, not the matte one. 24 hours, just applied, finished, 24 hours, flawless complexion, and I'm going to be using number 120 in Vanilla. So going slightly warmer for spring. Literally everything going to go wrong today. Oh no, it's here. So this is a foundation that I've used before, but I actually really like it. And actually, considering this is a Drugstore foundation, I think it's really, really good. So if you want something middle of the road, cost-wise, without spending the 30 quid on a more expensive brand's foundation, but you really want the same sort of effects, I would go for this. And I don't say that about a lot because you know how I feel about foundation. It's one of the things I think you need to invest in. But that being said, this gives such great coverage. I was given a really good first coverage, but I do think I need a little bit more, so I'm just going to go in a little bit more. It is sitting a little bit on my drier areas, but it's really dewy, it's really bright and fresh, and the coverage was really, really good. I'm not going to use a powder today just because I'm so dry anyway. So we'll just crack on. Okay, next I'm going to do a concealer. I'm going to use Collection's Lasting Perfection concealer, and that's the Ultimate Wear Concealer by Collection, Lasting Perfection, in number 1 Fair. Just going to take that under my eyes. I think part of the reason this one works so well, and just on the areas that I need it, is because this works so well, this one, because it is a, the formula is really workable and it moves really easily, and it also blends really well. Always add more, so just start with a small amount. And I've just used that to even out any colour tone problems as well. That's really good, that's covered really quickly, and it's brightened the under eye area where I've got the dark circles as well, so I'm really impressed with that. I'll probably add a little bit more after I've done my eye makeup. Next I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to use a Maybelline eyebrow pencil. I've actually sharpened it down quite far, so I'm not quite sure, it says something shape brow pencil, but it's by Maybelline, and the colour is Can't find that either, but it's definitely a dark. This one is a less, this is a less is more type scenario. It's a very pigmented crayon, so just be careful and just, you know, mark out where you're going and then brush it through. So same as you would with anything else. So just draw a line there and square across the top, one line under the brow, and then your taper line, and then just fill in the sparser areas. I think that's not bad actually for a drugstore product. I quite like that. It's definitely made a difference. And then just do the other eye. It's quite a waxy crayon, I suppose, so I'm hoping it'll be quite long lasting and not move. The only thing is it does seem to wear down quite quickly, so you probably will have to resharpen. Alright, brows done. Lovely. Next, I'm going to need a different brush. Next I'm going to do a little bit of contouring. Not something I do too much of these days. Usually I just use a little bit of Hoola or a little bit of Bobbi Brown's bronzer just on my cheekbones, really, just because I'm so fair. I don't know that it looks right. If I'm going for a full out look, perhaps I'll invest some time in it, but generally I don't really have the time, and I just think on a super fair skin it just doesn't seem to suit me. But if that's what you like to do, then by all means. But today I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to use the E.L.F or E.L.F cream contour palette. So varied range of colours there to use. Probably got to be the lighter one really, hasn't it? So I'm going to go with this one. And I don't even have a contour brush anymore, so I'm using an old mask brush, so this is probably going to go terribly wrong. I'm just going to take that under the cheekbones on both sides. Slightly down the nose, into the eyes. Basically just white wall paint really, isn't it? I'm going to take an old kabuki brush and blend that in. Just blend outwards really. Does really enhance the cheekbones, that is nice, and that's a nice warm colour, not too orange for me. Yeah, definitely a bit more full on than I normally do, but I'm really impressed with that. I like that. Okay, so I'm not going to do any more contouring, but I really like that palette. So the E.L.F Green Contour Palette, really impressed. Nice. Okay, so blusher. I'm going to use the Revolution Blush palette in Hot Spice, and this is brand new, and I just saw it and thought, how pretty is that? It just reminded me of spring, so I was like, I need that. Some really lovely colours in this. Hot Spice. Now I've got to get into it. It's really nice taking yourself out of your normal makeup routine. I really like doing this every now and again, just because, you know, you get so stuck in a rut of what you use day to day that you forget to try new things. I just can't get into this blush palette. What's the deal here, guys? Oh, what people say about me. She has higher education. She works in the NHS, but she can't open a blush palette. Actually, that is very me. I don't think anybody would be surprised by that. This has got to be taped somewhere, right? Sorry. I don't want to break it. Oh, there's tape on it, that's why. Oops. Duh. So in other news, I finally got my eyebrows done last weekend, so that was amazing. It's a new salon that's opened up in Gosport called Design and Create, and the lovely Eleanor did my brows. Very excited about that. You know what it's like when you've been growing them out for a little while. I mean, I definitely didn't intend to leave it as long as I did, but this is just a nightmare to get into. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to use my... But yes, it was so nice just to go in there and get them done finally. Ha ha ha! Yes! Look at these colours. Hot Spice. So there's a couple that are really sort of nice matte blushes, and there's two highlightery sort of ones, so that's really, really handy. And I can't remember how much it was, but it was well under a tenner, so bargain for that amount. Okay, so I'm just going to take my Real Techniques contour brush. She doesn't contour, but she uses the brush for blush. She uses the brush for blush. And I'm going to go for something really pink and really pretty. It doesn't really say what colours they are though, so I can't tell you what it was, but this one here. Nice and pink. Nice and pink and fresh. So load it onto the brush. Find the apples. And I tend to use cream blush a lot these days, especially with Bobby. So it's quite nice to have her. And then take what's left up onto the cheekbone, but most of it onto the apples. So it's quite nice to have a powder blush. Take a slightly more peachy colour. I'm quite heavy on the blush, but I love blush. Looks quite a lot at the minute, but I think it will work out with what I'm doing later. So really absolutely loving. They're so pigmented. That's brilliant. That is really, really good. Really impressed. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to a little bit of highlighter. So I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown angled face brush, and I'm going to use this gorgeous pink highlighter here. And just take that across the top. Oh, why the hell? Let's use the other one as well. Ooh, pretty. A little bit down the nose. And under the eye. Wow! Look at that! I feel like a disco ball. Ooh. Very nice. Possibly gone a little OTT, but oh, what the hey. Let's blend that down a little. Yay! Definitely need to invest in this palette, Revoloution Blush Palette in Hot Spice. Amazing. Okay, next I'm going to do lips, and I'm going to use Moisturising Lip Butter by Collection, and this is in number 1, Popping Pink. So moisturising. I quite like them when they're in this pen shape, just because I don't have I really need to stock up on lip liners. I've kind of run out of lip liners. I realise that the blush is looking a bit heavy at the minute. Don't worry, it'll all balance out. So to have these little pens, crayons, really takes the need out for a lip liner because you can use it for both. That goes on, just slicks on so easily. Such a beautiful pop of colour. So moisturising as well. Easy to top up as well. On top of that, I'm going to use a L'Oreal lip gloss, L'Oreal cream gloss, and that is in 104 Mafia Gloss. Ooh, how badass am I? It's super pink. Wow. All important eyes. So I've gone for Revolution again. First palette of theirs that I've ever had. And this is the Flawless 4. Look how, I just love the packaging. It's like, it's so beautiful. And the colours, I just liked the sort of spectrum of these. There's purples, there's warm terracottas, smokies, greys, light baby pinks, warm golds, charcoal colours and some glitters, so really everything that I use day to day. Ooh. Oh, and the colour is lovely. Really nice. What to use? Do I go for a grey or do I go for a pink? I'm going to take my Real Techniques domed shadow brush, one of my favourites. I'm going to start with a bit of highlighter, so I'm going to use this sparkly one and just take that under the brows slightly. Small amount of highlight. Also, just wanted to say, when I was in hospital recently, I had a lovely healthcare support worker called Courtney at Queen Alexandra Hospital. She took such good care of me and she was an absolute star, and you know, just kept me company, and we had a nice sort of chat and things when I was feeling super down and really not very well at all. And she said she was interested in makeup and that she didn't really know how to do an eye look. So Courtney, this is for you. Thank you so much for looking after me. Hope you're well, and I'm no doubt that you'll see me on the ward again at some point soon. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate all your hard work. So this video and this look is for you. Thanks, Courtney. So let's see, so what shall we do? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? I hope he's not drunk. It's about 10 AM on a Sunday, so hopefully he's not. He's at the gym. Okay, colours. There's just so many pretty ones, I don't know how to choose. Okay. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Oh, screw it, let's go pink. Why the hell not? Right, so I'm going to go for a flat pink colour, quite a pink. And just take that onto the lid. Wow, pigmented, lovely. Wow, that's beautiful with just a small amount. And the same on the other eye. Just on the lid. So the whole idea with an eye look is that you really want to have about 3 different colour eyeshadows really for a proper eye look. So as you saw, I went for the light to highlight with a bit of sparkle under the eyebrow, or you can use a matte. Some people like to use a matte flat tone like this in a neutral all over the eyelid that really helps hold eye makeup on, and I really say do invest in an eye primer, eye makeup primer. My favourite at the minute, which is not Drugstore, is Benefit's Stay Don't Stray. That really locks on the eyeshadow and it lasts the evening, so that's a really good investment. And then you go for a pigmented colour on the eyelid itself, and then, sorry, battery ran out. And then you go for the colour on the lid and then something darker in the crease just to define. And that's your eyes. So just put a little bit more on. Let me see if I can tell you what colour that is. Bittersweet is the pink on my eyes. Okay, now we need a glitter for the top. I'm going to use this one here, this little baby pink colour, and that is in Pastel. I'm just going to take that over the top just to give a gloss. And just keep building up the colour until you get the effect that you want. I'm going to add a little bit of gold in there. So I'm going to use Muted, which is the gold colour at the top there. Ooh. Just to create like a champagne colour. Honestly, I am so impressed. That is so beautiful, and this was under a £10. It was either £10 or it was under £10. So impressed. Just build it up until you get the colour that you want. So you've got a really nice champagne shade on there now, which has toned down the pink a little bit. We've got a lot of pink going on elsewhere. So I'm just going to change brushes now to my Bobbi Brown Eye Sweep, and I need a darker colour for in the crease. So I'm going to go for a sort of browny grey taupey colour, and that is called Hold Me. And take off the excess. Just take that into the crease and just sweep in and out. And just start bringing that up. But only into the middle section, only to about here, so you get that really clear graduated difference of colour between the highlight and this. And same on the other eye. And just keep sweeping out. You want more on this outer corner than you do in the middle. There we go. Use my Real Techniques smudge brush. I'm just going to take a little bit more of that gold colour. Just take it into the corner of the eye. Take a little bit more onto the lid like a liner. Take my finger and add a tiny bit more highlighter. Just push that in. I'm just going to take an Eco Tools brush, and I'm going to take mix a bit of the pink and the darker colour and take that under the eyes. back to the glitter brush and take some of that glitter under the eyes again as well. Eye look done, so impressed with that. Flawless 4 by Makeup Revolution, absolutely amazing. So in love with that. Look at the colours. I'm so impressed. The amount of money that you spend on eyeshadows to get that, that is amazing. Well, I am converted, seriously. Woo. If you're looking to get makeup for your young teenager or looking to start your collection, serious place to start. So impressed, love that. Okay, eyes done mostly, so I'm going to use a Rimmel eye pencil, special eyes, precision eyeliner pencil, and obviously it's 161 Black Magic, an old favourite. I remember using, I don't know if it was this colour, but Rimmel eye pencils when I was at school were the thing. Just going to take it across the line, right close to the lashes, just to create a bit of definition. Just going to do the tiniest flick, so just extending upwards and line the inside of the eyes. Take it into the lower lash line a little bit, just for definition. Next I'm going to use mascara. I'm going to use my favourite Lash Sensational by Maybelline in black. Honestly, this, you know, not going to lie to you, my absolute go-to mascara is a Bobbi Brown one, eye-opening mascara. I love it, but I understand that it is incredibly costly. So the next best thing I found, you know, to that is this. This is what I use. Absolutely love this one, and it does a very similar effect. So loads of volume, big lashes. So what I do is add one coat, leave that for a moment and do the other eye, and then go back and do it again for a second. And then just do your bottom lashes. Now I've got a little bit of drop edge, so I'm going to use my concealer again. And just very carefully blend in. So there we go, all finished. Absolutely loving this spring look. It's a little bit more makeup-y than I would normally do. It's quite full on, but actually I really like it. It's full of colour, it's bright, it's vibrant, everything that spring should be. It's quite weddingy actually. Got some nice summer weddings coming up I could wear this for. No, I really like it, and this is the first time that I've had full makeup on in a really long time, like maybe a couple of months even, proper full on makeup, so that's really nice for me too. And it's just nice to try new things, and I think what I've learnt from this is, this always happens to me, I always think, oh, you know what, I'll just stick to what I know, but I have to say, absolutely so impressed with Revolution. So Drugstore makeup, massive thumbs up. Really loving the eyeshadow palette, Flawless 4, and the blush palette, Hot Spice. Just makes me want to run out down to Superdrug and get some more now, really. But so we've done a colourful eye, like a champagne pink, This would be really nice prom makeup, I think. Something similar. But it just goes to show, basically, what I've done today, roughly about £40 in total for everything here. And that's like the cost of one foundation, really, for what I normally do. So, makes you think, really, doesn't it? Super impressed. I really like it. I hope you guys do too. Just show you my hair, because let's face it, my hair's been a messy bun recently, probably for about 4 months now. Not been looking its best, and the lovely girls down at Scruples Hair Design in Gosport saved it again for me. And as you may notice, it's not its usual shade of black or dark brown. I'm going blonder, so I've had some ombre and some balayage done by the lovely Vicky, and it's got lots of blonde through it, quite subtly, but we're building it up as the months go on, because by my time my brother's wedding rolls around in the summer, I want to be super blonde. Everyone thinks it's a bit of a bad idea, but I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to it, and I can't believe how much my hair has grown as well. But anyway, I've got a hair care video coming soon. Real big departure for me, something new. So I'm going to show you how to do a quick hair look, going out hair look. And I've got a very exciting product from Redken to show you. It's like a hair saviour. So that's probably be coming up within the next month or so. So keep your eyes peeled if you're interested in hair care. As always, guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being so patient with me while I've been so unwell. Really appreciate it. As you guys, if you're not aware, I do suffer from a long-term health condition, and that means that as much as I would love to battle through and put out videos every week, the sheer effort of that is too much when I'm really unwell, and recently I have been literally in hospital so much that I really haven't been able to do anything at all. So and I haven't had the energy to get out of bed most days, so just doing something like this would be a massive toll on me, so I must be getting a bit better. So I've got a final week of treatment this week, and then I should be back to my normal self over Easter and able to do a few more things. But as always, thank you so much for your patience, and hello to my new subscribers. Yay! Getting somewhere. Lovely to meet you guys. Thanks for watching. And yes, if you like the videos, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Daniela_Logan_makeup. And I hope you're having a lovely spring weekend, and I'll see you soon.